Live from Los Angeles, it's Monday night and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Monday, March 31st, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, everybody, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a fantastic time. Accomplished every goal that was on that list. You just wanted to check off every list, and you finally got it done. Hope you got it done. We can just see it. I'm happy to be back here Monday. We're back on a Monday. That's crazy. Hopefully this continues this pattern. We'll find out very soon. Thank you all for being here. Excited as always. And joining me back is, of course, that thirsty daddy himself, Mr. GR Waters. What's up, GR?
Oh, I'm pretty good, bro. It's a Monday. Start of another exciting week.
An actual Monday again, right, GR?
Yeah, I know. I was shocked. I mean, we got to do the show. It's Monday.
You're like, are we doing the show?
GR.
Well, you never know. You got to do that thing that everybody hates, that thing called work.
Thanks, Kira. Yeah, that thing called work, it happens on a Monday through Friday schedule once in a while, and sometimes on a Saturday when it comes to this business. But I'm happy we're here and happy it worked. I got out early today, which was crazy. I don't know how it even happened, but I got out early. But round of applause for that. They were shooting fast. Doesn't always happen.
We're glad you're here.
Yeah, good to be here. How was your weekend, GR?
It was good. A little,
Yeah, it was that. Count us. Nice good picture.
I wanted some teams to win in the tournament. I was watching the NCAA tournament, and teams I wanted to win didn't win, so it sucked.
Well, I give them one of these for you, GR. I give them one of these.
Well, your boys let me down.
I don't want to talk about states. They're going to let you down all the time. It's going to happen. Anyways, but I love them, though. I love them. Welcome back, GR. Welcome back.
Thanks, buddy. It's good to be here.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And of course, it's Monday. Always happy to have him back on a Monday, everybody. Our fellow executive producer from at 3Gs, everybody. Welcome back, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. What's up, Ron?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Ronald!
Hello.
Good. How you doing? How was your weekend?
I'm doing good. I've got a project done over the weekend. I had a list of like 4. I got 1 done.
Well, that's an accomplishment, right? That's something.
I built an art rack because I changed my art in my place, like a museum. And so I always have ones that I take down and stuff, and I needed a place to put them. So I built a rack.
Oh, I love that. How long did that take you?
Yeah, Mom, what you been up to?
Not bad, like Peppy.
2 hours, including getting painted.
Oh, nice. Well, you're pretty crafty, though. You're pretty handy, too.
I try. Yeah. Thank you, pandemic.
Yeah, it's helped us a lot out in a lot of ways, right?
Absolutely.
Well, happy to have you back, Ronald. It's going to be a fun night, right?
You.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Also, people are saying it's ladies' night. Of course she is here, everybody. Always happy to have her back on a Monday, everybody. Welcome back, Miss Valerie Zatarga. What's up, Val?
I love Mondays.
I think there was like 2 songs playing there for some reason. I don't know why, Val.
That's okay. The more the merrier, right?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what's going on. But how was your weekend?
My weekend was wonderful. I went down to East Lansing to keep on theme with the the Michigan State talk.
Yeah.
It was so fun. I toured campus and it was just really, really wonderful. I had no idea just really how much was there. It was really, really fun.
It's a beautiful campus. It really is.
It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. The squirrels there are so friendly. Like, because people just feed them on the way to class. And this like super cute, like chubby squirrel just came up like right up to us and was like asking for a snack. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life.
They love that. They are pretty big. There's a lot of them are very big.
It's so good to see you, Valerie.
It was wonderful. I can't wait. I'm gonna like take like peanuts in my pocket and like crackers on my way
They'll
to
just
class.
follow you around the whole time. People just feed them all the time. They just like come right up to you, like almost like pat you, like give me food, give me food.
Yes, no, literally. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like Snow White. I want this little guy to sit on my shoulder. But yeah.
Well, you'd be better Snow White than the one that's out in the theaters.
Oh,
Are you
whoa.
touring university?
Oh my gosh.
That movie is not doing well. The movie is not doing well. Ooh, a big drop.
Hey, Valerie. Hey, Valerie.
Yes.
Are you touring colleges?
Yeah, I'm going to Michigan State in the fall, and yeah, to like continue with my education. And
That's great.
Yeah, I'm so
Does that
excited.
mean you're graduating high school in June?
Exactly. Yeah.
You take me to the prom.
Oh my gosh, you would be the best prom date. Oh my god, I know that we would get best dressed.
We would have so much fun too.
Exactly. Oh my god.
I would love this. I honestly would love this if this happened. I would love this. I mean, it'd be like
it would be a blast.
It would be a Kruse conundrum. That's what it would be. It's kind of as a target at that point, but
I think your uncle would get the shotgun out, Brian.
Oh my god!
Chasing around the yard.
Yikes!
Really?
It's not turkey season, I don't think, is it? I don't think the guns are out right now.
I don't think so.
I've been chased around the yard before.
Oh, that sounds like an after hours conversation there, Ronald.
Absolutely.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. A lot going on as always. That's why I'm happy to have you all. We got a lot to talk about. We got to get into it because it doesn't matter if it's a Monday, a Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Anyway, there's always one thing going down, buddy, and that is a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, everybody. The first thing to talk about, and I can be honest about this, is Jor-El from the new Superman movie. Now, we've heard that before. Maybe it was Tom Cruise, but now the rumors have shifted to Bradley Cooper playing Jor-El in the new Superman movie, which kind of makes sense because he was Rocket in Guardians. You know, James Gunn loves to use his friends again, so that kind of makes sense. People are saying it's a low-key, small cameo in the very beginning of the movie, and then that's it. First couple of minutes, you don't see him again. So is that true? Is it not true? Again, this is, a leak, so it's a rumor. We can't believe this yet. I think Tom Cruise still has a chance, even though I feel like it's probably not going to happen. But I just would love it. It's so random to have Tom Cruise in there as Jor-El, but we'll have to wait and find out more. But now the internet's going crazy. Jordan was like, guys, it's going to be Bradley Cooper. He sent me this like the next day, and I was like, okay, all right, man, calm down. We'll have to wait and find out because WB has had a lot of shifts, of course, and Zaslav is talking about firing the main film bosses over at WB. Woof. Mike DeLuca and Pam Babady. Now, why, you might be asking? Why would we get in the head of film? Because of Joker 2. And then Mickey 17 didn't do so great either. And so apparently they're really pissed. He's pissed off. He's like, what the hell's going on? I mean, I don't know if they're in a bad spot or not, but to me, honestly, yeah, Jor-El is the father of Superman. To me, come on. I mean, give him more chance. I mean, Joker 2 was just that was a fluke, if you ask me. I can't even imagine how that happened, but it just did horrible. But we also have Minecraft coming next, and maybe he sees right on the wall. That's not going to do that well either. I'm just saying. So maybe they're having some bad choices over at WB. We'll have to find out. Maybe Watson can figure it out, guys, because Watson's coming back for a second season. Now, of course, this is a procedural spin-off of Sherlock Holmes about Watson going back to be a medical professional again, having his own clinic. I know GR's excited about this. I think this show is good so far. Now, the only thing that's weird about this is Moriarty. Casting can go a long way sometimes. That's fine. That's fine. It's actually doing really. It's been out for 2 months. CBS has renewed it. Morris Chestnut will come back. It premiered on January 26th. It's been doing so great. That's why this is happening. Averaging 6.79 million viewers per week, according to the Nielsen chats. So, guys, if you like this, it's a procedural show on CBS. It makes sense. It fits in their formula with their Sherlock Holmes twist. So here you go, guys. Kind of like that. They had another Sherlock.
Except for Dr. Moriarty.
Moriarty, yeah, it's okay, GR. I know it. Maybe it gets better. Maybe it gets better. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to wait and find out. But hopefully the business gets better. But that comes down to Fran Drescher, if you ask me. Fran Drescher, right? Our big chief, our SAG-AFTRA president. She's dealing with this, right? There's not a lot of work right now. Health insurance is going away. People are freaking out, but it's going to be fine, right? So she did an interview this past weekend, and she addressed all of that. No, she didn't. She addressed that she has multiple friends with benefits. What? Why is this the conversation we're having now, Fran? Not that I'm trying to trash talk you, Fran, but like at a time where people are pissed off, there's no work, people are screaming about they can't find a job, and you go on an interview, and what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, what are you doing? You're talking about sleeping with multiple people and how this is a great thing for you at 62 years old. To me, I get it. You can have a sex life.
Why not?
Look, banging, that's awesome. But get to work. Get to work. We have a lot of problems that have to be dealt with. And one of them is, of course, AI. And Bob Iger came forward talking about AI and like the procedures with Disney moving forward. He said there's 3 things we're doing when it comes to AI. 3 things. First, we have to protect our IP. We're doing AI. Protect your IP. Make sure Mickey is still Mickey. So that's the main thing for him, too. Secondly, our creators are being respected. I don't know if I believe that one's going to happen because I think if they can use AI, they're going to push the creators aside. But okay, Bob. Okay, you say that's cool. And lastly, our customers are being considered and valued when this technology emerges rapidly, which I don't think you are because we've been fighting you over the AI thing. I like to think that it will be taken care of, integrated appropriately so people can keep their jobs and humans can still keep working. But again, it's the machines. We're going to be fighting the machines. Eventually, I think they will take over. And we're going to talk more about some AI stuff tonight because you'll see stuff that's been happening and slipping through the cracks already. Will that keep happening? Can we protect it? The nanny. The nanny is getting in there. That's all I can say. We'll have to wait and see how the AI.
They're getting in the nanny.
They're getting, geez, GR. They really are. They're really, multiple people apparently are. So what do you do about that? I gotta tell you, but we take these assault allegations seriously. That's why we bring this stuff all the time. But Joe Gatto from, again, Impractical Jokers recently has been, again, allegedly been told he's been harassing women. Now, this is a thing that came forward. There's 2 women came forward saying they were assaulted by him. Now, if you guys ever seen Practical Jokers, I laughed my ass off. He's like, Larry, where's Larry? Like there's like this whole scene where he's trying to get to the front of a line. He shouts Larry, he gets there all the time. He's a funny guy. He does stand up. But when you have allegations coming forward, you got to step back and look at everything. Okay. We always say that. But there's a person called Zubi. I mean, these people have these weird TikTok handles saying that that accused Joe of sexually assaulting her when she was 19 years old, claiming that they were in a Milwaukee hotel after seeing one of his shows back in September of 2023. He had come after her. Now, she said it before, and people never listened to it, but now people are like listening to it. I mean, okay, cool. But he came forward and he said that, he's denying all these allegations already, guys. Of course he is. Most people will. He says he's used poor judgment in the past. As a result, he violated the trust of people that he loves the most. But anyone who knows me knows that full well that he wouldn't assault anybody, and that he's been working on himself, his ongoing process. He's going to take some time away from public eye to focus on himself and energies where he needs to. He's actually putting himself into a facility to take care of himself as well. So he is addressing the issue. But I mean, it sounds like if you're saying you're got an issue, that sounds like there's something here. Because another person came forward, another girl, a second accuser, saying that it started when she was 15, going to his shows, that he was flirtatious with her, and consistently more and more until she turned 18. So there's that, I guess. But then she turned 18, and then when she got into college, he came after her, and they were in a hotel trying to cuddle. He's trying to cuddle with her. I mean, like, I don't know how you get into a hotel room with this guy all of a sudden. If you thought that, I mean, that could be a parental thing. That could be a lot of things. But we'll have to see how this plays out. And I think he is taking some steps. But again, I want all the information. We'll keep you posted. This has been playing out a little bit the past week. I've been waiting to talk about. There's more facts coming in, but not enough yet. But I just want you guys to know it's on your radar. We'll keep you posted as this develops further. So maybe his career's done, maybe it's not. But I'm not sure about this Hamilton movie that Lin-Manuel's been wanting to do. Lin-Manuel's been talking about doing a Hamilton movie for a while. And, Hamilton blew up well on Broadway. Of course it did. It's been kind of taken off now, pushed aside. But maybe the movie can kind of move forward now. Now, he says he's looking for the right director and the right idea to come first, and then he can do it. Well, you have the idea. You just need a director. And I think, he's been doing a lot of this music. He can be there for the music direction. You get somebody else on board, like John Chudas did Wicked. That did fantastic. Maybe you find somebody. And of course, these plays are happening like that. In the Heights worked for him before. It did okay. Maybe this is your route with Hamilton. I think it's screaming for a movie. I think it will happen. When, if, how, we'll have to wait for those details. But Lin-Manuel is open to it, and he's looking for the person, and we'll keep you posted as it develops, because I think that has a better chance than this Citadel world right now. Because if you guys saw Citadel over on Amazon, it did really well the first season, but there's a problem. They got 2 spinoffs coming, a second season. Sounds like it's doing great, but Jennifer Salke, who was the head of Amazon MGM Studios, recently is gone now. And she was the main person behind this. It was her idea about this global spy thriller called Citadel. She was the main person backing it. The second season has been having a lot of problems. We're talking about massive reshoots. The budget has spiked over $200 million for 6 episodes. So you're already looking at this. That's insane, right? Insane. And at that point, whoever the new head coming in is probably not going to want to, be spending that kind of money for a 3rd season. And then they got 2 more spinoffs too coming, which they're not sure what's going to happen moving forward. You got the Italian Citadel and the Indian Citadel called Honey Bunny moving forward. Those 2 are still done coming out. But I know, GR, Honey Bunny's still coming. But what happens to their future, I don't think it's going to do well. I think they're going to probably go away. Again, that's a lot of money going towards these. I like the first season. It was good. It was fun. When I watched the second season, but at that $200 million mark for 6 episodes, guys, I just can't imagine, because the money always talks. Look at Mariah Carey. How much money has she made off her Christmas music, guys? Because I got to tell you, everyone knows when Christmas comes around, you're going to hear that Mariah Carey, all I want for Christmas is you, right? We've been hearing it for 30 years. Can you imagine it's been 30 years? 30 years. But now someone came forward and said, nope, she ripped me off, and sued Mariah Carey for $20 million because saying that she stole his idea for this Christmas song, which the judge already ruled for her favor and said, dude, come on, there's nothing here. Well, we're singing about Christmas. How many people sing about Christmas? Mariah Carey just made it great. Whatever she did was perfect. It worked. It just worked. It was lightning in a bottle. It worked out for her. Tried to sue her. Now the judge is like, you know what? You got to pay your lawyer fees. It's not on her at all. She said it's ridiculous. It's absurd. Good for Mariah. That's like the one thing she's really had. I mean, she had a great career. I'm not gonna get me wrong, but that's been a pivotal thing that we all know and love about Mariah Carey. So let her have that and leave her alone. And Lizzo hasn't been left alone for a long time, of course, with their backup dancers coming forward with SA allegations. Those have been building up. Some of it was thrown out, but there's still some in LA that's still ongoing. You would think that Lizzo would go to the back burner a little bit, but no, she's been cast in a biopic called Rosetta, and Rosetta is following Rosetta Tharpe. Now, this is a guitarist that was a pretty big, influential woman in the music industry, a gospel singer, the first to appear in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the R&B audiences after that. Amazing. First famous Amazon Studios, who's influenced popular music. This span decades, guys, decades. And they're saying she's, influenced Elvis, Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan, and countless others. They're going to show a pivotal part of her life and her career moving forward. And you know what? I'm kind of surprised that Lizzo's attached. I think Lizzo's a massive talent, but with all these legalities and these issues right now, it's kind of hairy and iffy to throw her into this hat, if you ask me. But we'll see if that works out or not for her. Again, you're representing an icon. Maybe you don't get someone that's having issues right now. I mean, Lizzo's an icon in her own right. I can't wait to hear what the panel says about this. I think that might do better than Snow White's done, guys. Oh God, Snow White. Oh, Snow White. Can we just stop? Lizzo, you've heard Lizzo, Countess. I know you have. Valerie, give me some Lizzo songs. The most popular Lizzo song. What do you think?
Juice.
Juice. You're right. Juice. I love Juice. It's so good. It's so good. I used to
Juice
rock.
Is a good song.
What was that, Ronald?
Oh, pump me up. Yes. See, Ron knows. Oh my God.
And that's the one line.
GR's not buying this. He's like, oh, you don't listen to Lizzo.
Not only is she's okay, but come on, guys. That woman is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame by default. She wasn't that. She was great in the 30s, but by the time rock and roll rolled around, she was in her 50s and over the hill. Sorry.
Well, she still deserves to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, though, GR, right?
Well, in those days, they let anybody in, okay?
Lizzo's a little complicated. A little complicated right now. I think Lizzo's still a massive talent, but a little complicated. I think she's been taking that Ozempic a little bit, though, too. You know, getting it done.
It's going to her head.
Yeah. But also the Snow White thing going on. I got to tell you about Snow White, because Snow White right now, it's second weekend. We made 40, I think it was like 43.5 million opening weekend. And you're like, wow, it's got to make good money the second weekend, right? Maybe the word of mouth has helped. No, not at all. We dropped down to $14.2 million second weekend. Woo! Oh, this thing's bombing worse every day. So much so, there was a line in the movie, which is trending right now, where she goes, "Are you?" Where she says it to somebody like one of her henchmen, right? And everyone's like, "She sounds like Scooby-Doo. Are you?" And like everyone's making fun that Gal Gadot sounds like Scooby-Doo right now. Woo! Which I'm just like, leave Scooby and Gal alone. She's got a lot of heat right now. This movie was bomb. Leave her a break. Kick a woman when she's freaking down right now, guys. Not doing great. Even that new, like, A Working Man made $15.2 million with Jason Statham, which that movie looks like, that made better than this, right, guys? So whatever, Snow White, not doing great. And I imagine next week, I'm going to say 5 million next weekend, probably. If that. Good luck.
That much?
White. Good luck. Maybe, GR. You know what, though, I'm most excited about, and this is massive breaking news. Coyote versus Acne is coming out. That's right. It is coming out. It is done. The deal is done. Yeah, it's boring. Queen, I want to see Snow White just to see the calamity that it is, but I'd rather see Coyote versus Acne. And Ketchup Entertainment has officially bought it for $50 million. And so in 2026, we will officially get to see Coyote versus Acne. After all this time, these months and months, conversations about will it, have it, will it come out? It's coming out, guys, and I can't wait to see it. So a lot of breaking news there, buddy. A lot of breaking news. Yeah, Lawrence, guys, is coming out. I mean, I'm excited about it. I mean, honestly, this has been you know the funniest thing, everybody, that I saw about this whole Coyote versus Acne thing. There's been a guy outside WB dressed in a full Wile E. Coyote costume with a sign being like, "Release me." He's been picketing the studio for weeks. It's pretty awesome. I mean, there have been pictures all over. I just laughed my ass off, just marching around Warner Brothers as if he's striking. Give me my movie. I'm like, yeah, release the freaking Kraken. Release Coyote. Let them have a chance. Let us see it. People say it's good. You know, I don't know, I'm excited about it. Anybody excited about it? Anybody? This big breaking news. GR. Oh, Ronald. Valerie, will you watch it?
Yeah, I loved that growing up. Absolutely.
There we go.
Huge staple at Grandma's house. Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Ronald, I gotta say this. So, you know, Wile E. Coyote has invested a lot of money into Acme Corporation with all these bombs, explosions, and they just hurt him constantly. He needs to sue. He needs to sue. That's what I'm saying. You know, faulty fireworks, Acme, faulty fireworks. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.
I grew up rooting for him.
I'm rooting for him. I hope he wins that lawsuit. You know, we'll find out when he gets his day in court when it comes to the big screen in 2026. But guys, a lot going on as always. This is that time I put that 1 minute on the clock. And all my guests get 1 minute to say, is there hot takes? Let's do it. Yeah, Queen. Everybody, now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time I put 1 minute on the clock. All my guests get 1 minute, bring down all their hot takes on all the latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before the bomb blows up? And that, you know what? Regardless if they do or not, it comes down to you. You decide who will win hot takes and who will be our hot take winner for this episode 315, everybody. 315. I can't wait to find out who's going to win hot takes tonight. And can Ron win a second episode in a row? That's my question. Ronald, can you do it? Because Ronald won on Friday. That was his first time winning on his own without it being a tie. First time ever.
Wait, I had 100% of the votes.
100%
Oh
of the
my
votes.
God.
100% of the votes. You got them all.
That is shocking to me. I'm very surprised that was your first time winning, Ron.
No, I've had 2 half wins and then that.
I'm so happy for you. You
Thank
deserve
you.
more.
Thank you.
I know. I was like, it's about damn time.
About damn time.
Lizzo mentioned.
There we go. There we go. Turn up that music, guys. Turn up the lights. Let's go. All right, it's hot take time. Let's get serious. Thirsty Daddy, who's going first on the hot
Well,
take?
as he's the winner, he should lead us off.
Let's do it.
Oh, here you go. I learned that you fall off the cliff a mile and you survive. There you go. There you go, Countess. Right. You fall off that cliff, you can still survive. It could happen. It can still happen. And Ronald could win a second hot take in a row. I believe in you. I believe in you, Ronald. Here we go. Here we and here we go. Okay, here we go. You feeling good about these hot takes tonight?
I feel great.
Okay. I believe in you. You got that twinkle in your eye.
Thank you.
All right. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes. Get it, Ronald.
Bradley Cooper. 2 words. Yes, please. New WB heads. They need it. It's stale over there. Winston renewed. Watson renewed. Excellent, I guess. Fran Drescher. How tacky is that? And how surprised are we not? Disney AI rules. There's a lot of talk about AI with things right now in a lot of classes, and I'm considering it. Joe cancels. Oh my God, I printed this so small. Tour. That's too bad. Oh my God, Hamilton movie. I still have hope for it. I think it'll be good. Citadel not coming back at that price and what they're spending. I'm not surprised. Mariah Carey, good for her. It's kind of what her second half of her career is known for, is the Christmas album. So that's good for her. Lizzo, poor Lizzo, and then Snow White. So much negative press going on that thing. She caused it.
Great. Hot takes, Ronald.
Woo! Go, Ron.
Woo!
Thank you.
How's it feel?
Feels good. I feel like, starting off with Bradley Cooper is a great start.
Right, little Bradley Cooper. Are you more excited about Bradley Cooper being Jor-El than Tom Cruise?
Yes.
I feel like it makes more sense. It kind of does,
Totally makes more sense. Now, does Jor-El ever take off his shirt?
Only for you. Only for
No.
you. There you go. I feel like maybe they'll be like it gets ripped when Krypton's blowing up and he just goes,
Yeah, that would be good.
There we go.
Like Lily Rose Depp and Nosferatu, just
oh my God, her in that movie. She's going to do with her body in that movie.
She was wild. That girl, she did it. She ate.
Yeah, she was getting in there. That movie was good. That movie was really good.
It was.
I'm excited about that director's got a lot on his plate, and I think he's going to do a lot more great movies because of that, and have opportunity because of that too. So I'm all about that. Have you seen Nosferatu there, Ronald? Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. And who's the director?
You should watch it. Eggers, his name is Eggers. But he did that Beast movie, then he did this, and now his next movie is another big cult one that he's what is it? Oh, Brian. I'll think of it. There's another big one that he's doing a sequel to that everyone's like, you shouldn't be doing a sequel, but then it's like, oh, maybe he can make it work. Oh, what the fuck is that sequel? It'll come to me. To me. Cool. I'll figure it out when whoever does hot takes next. GR or Valerie? What do you think, GR?
Well, we got to put the rose between the two thorns.
That's a very good point. It's a very good point. Okay, Val.
And before we do, Countess Jor-El is father of Kal-El, better known as Superman.
Yeah, Superman. We all know and love Superman, right?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right, Valerie, it's hot take time. Are you ready? Feeling good?
I'm ready. I am locked in. It's time. I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. You don't need anything else. It's time for hot takes. All right.
Ready.
Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Okay, Bradley Cooper is Jor-El. Great. I agree with Ron. Love to see him in this role. Kisses. New Warner Brother heads. Yeah, we saw this coming after all that Mickey 17 and Joker mess. Watson renewed. Morris Chestnut is handsome. Okay, that's it. Great. Love it. Fran Drescher. Alexa, play Lana Del Rey. I effed my way up to the top. That's about it. Disney AI rules. Just respect creators, please. That's all we really need. Joe cancels tour. Okay, he's always been the creepiest one, and you can't convince me otherwise, and king of no boundaries at all whatsoever, so I'm not surprised. Hamilton movie coming. Okay, Lynn. I love that. I think it's great. Mariah Carey, Queen of Christmas. Go girl, go Mimi, get your money. She's frozen right now because it's the off season for her, but she'll defrost when Christmas comes. Lizzo, interesting. That's all I have to say. Snow White, leave Scooby-Doo out of this. And Coyote versus Acme. I'm excited.
Yeah. Great hot takes, Mom.
Thank you.
Woo.
That's always fun.
Great hot takes, Val. Okay, so Countess, you know Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper, he's been in a lot of movies. There was that Sniper movie he did before, but he was just recently, I mean, if you look at the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, there's the voice of Rocket, of course. But he has been in, Ron, what's your favorite movie? He's done so many movies.
Oh, you know what? I like the Stars Born.
The Hangover.
I was just going to say
Hangover,
that, Ron.
American Sniper, you know. Yeah, A Star is Born with him and Lady Gaga.
Silver Linings, too.
Silver Linings Playbook, yeah.
True.
Yeah, he's been in so many movies, and he just keeps working and working and working. So,
money.
But Robert Eggers is doing. He's been doing. I was gonna say back to the Robert Eggers fast. So like he did like The Northman. he's got a werewolf movie coming out next. And people were like, it was the new werewolf movie, the new Wolfman. He's doing the new Wolfman. And so people are like, well, maybe he can do it right this time. I don't know. We'll see. But he's got this really good, cool, dark kind of style. And after doing Nosferatu, I would hope that he would have some really good stuff, in him still. But if you look at his resume, like he's did then The Northman, Nosferatu. There's like another big one they just did last year. He's got so many films, but he's doing a Wolfman movie. But great hot takes, Val. Great hot takes.
Thank you
We're down. We're down to the thirsty daddy. That's what we are. Down to the thirsty daddy. How you feeling about this tonight, GR?
Well, the other thorn's got to follow the rose,
There we go.
Well, it is.
I believe that you will not hurt anyone with these hot takes. You're not. You might be a little prickly, though. You might be a little prickly. That's for sure.
Might be.
Might be. All right, GR. Let's get serious. Let's get saucy and sophisticated. It's hot take time. All right, GR. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Bradley, as Jor-El, he's got the right look for it. WG changing leaders, it's about bloody time. Watson renewed, great choice. Friends, changing friends every day. Can I get on the merry-go-round? Disney, his A1 rules were a little vague. Gatto canceling his tour, who cares? He's gone into hiding. Hamilton movie, a musical about him? Because they've made movies about him for 100 years. Citadel done, no great loss there. Mariah wins a money lawsuit. Good for her, girl. You deserve it. Lizzo to play Rosetta. Who to most people, they never heard of her. Snow White, she just melted. Ketchup getting ready for my boy. Mimi.
GR, great hot takes. That look on Ronald's face is not great right now. I don't know if how he's feeling about that. Oh, I just thought of it. Okay, so what Eggers is also doing, the Labyrinth sequel, Labyrinth 2. That's what he's doing.
They're gonna make a new one, or
the sequel. It's a sequel. It's a sequel, Labyrinth. He's doing that we talked about it a few weeks ago, but the Labyrinth sequel, so that's like going to be a big one. And I think like with his ideas, what he did, also we need Jim Henson's company still in there with puppets. We need that too, but I think he can kind of make that work. We'll see. Great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes.
Thanks.
For everybody, great hot takes. Excited to see who wins tonight. I'm putting it out to you guys right now, though. Vote it up. And tell me right now who you think should win hot takes. He did die in a duel, yeah. Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton. Hopefully the next movie is good. We'll see. I wasn't a big fan of the play. It was okay. We got a lot to talk about, guys. So as you're voting, we're going to take just a quickie. That was a good one, GR. Everybody, while you vote, we're going to take a minute and talk about a lot of the breaking news. So I'm going to put 10 minutes on the clock right now, and we're going to talk about all the latest breaking news. Let's shoot the shit a little bit and have a conversation, guys. Okay, let's talk about all these latest breaking news. A lot going on, as always. I gotta say, this whole thing with Mariah Carey, like, how did this even happen, Ronald? How did it happen? Like, this has been 30 years of her singing All I Want for Christmas Is You, and this guy's like, all I want for Christmas is $20 million. Like, can you believe this even had a day in court?
Well, I mean, so many ridiculous things have their day in court. I love the fact that the judge basically just threw it out. I don't know why this has taken so long. It's stupid.
Yeah. I think it's stupid. It's also stupid how bad WB's been managing their films too, I think. And the idea that like Joker 2 did so bad and then Mickey 17 did okay, but that was like a big in the back burner. You got Minecraft next. Like, do you think that Zaslav is going to fire the heads of film? And do you think there's anybody that you could see taking over besides him? We've been talking about this for a while, how Zaslav's going to try to like maybe sell off WB. Maybe you think that could be in the works now with this kind of change of the guard?
I could totally see that as a sell-off. Who would be a buyer?
Universal was somebody people were talking about.
Netflix.
Netflix, of course. Universal, that would be interesting. Okay.
Disney, I could see Disney happening, and then Disney would have DC and Marvel, and then they would just be a bigger monopoly, on everyone's, pocketbook.
That could be huge.
But would the FCC allow that?
I mean, Disney gets away with everything, I think, GR, because I don't think anybody's trying to shut Disney
not
down.
when it comes. Then it becomes a monopoly, and they're not going to let that happen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't think there's a chance that could happen, GR, at all? Don't you think that? And also, do you think that they're going to actually fire the heads of them? Because they said they're not doing it for sure. There's lightly talking to new people.
They're going to fire those two places. They hadn't done shit in a long time. But as somebody that worked for AT&T and went through that breakup,
it's big.
Monopoly, they're not going to let them have both the DC and our universe,
And Queen's right. The Joker 2 could have been misunderstood a little bit. I think that I didn't think it was a bad movie, really, but I thought it was a weird movie, and I thought a lot of people, like, grand scheme, weren't going to like it. Like Watson, GR is excited about that, right, GR? Do you think that Watson getting a renewal is a great thing? And if people haven't watched it yet, give them your pitch.
It's a well done. It follows the books as closely as it can, but the fact that they miscast the villain, if you will, that was the worst thing about it. The show itself is great. I mean, and as Val said, he's a good-looking young actor that really knows his business and shows it in every episode.
I love that. Yeah, and I think he does a great job. And I think everything I watch, it works very well as a procedural. It works well for a CBS show. Plus, you have the Sherlock Holmes twist. It just works. And I get why it's doing well. It does well those kind of shows on that network. Valerie, are you surprised about this Lizzo drama still happening? And do you think that it will actually ever affect her career? Because it feels like everything's just kind of moving forward now. Like nothing's going to happen to her. It kind of feels like that.
I think so, because I mean, Lizzo already didn't necessarily have the upper hand as a woman who looks the way she does. She's always scrutinized for her weight, her appearance, everything. And then on top of that, when you have, these allegations, it just like there's a lot stacked against her for things that she can't help and things that, these allegations. So it's kind of tough. I mean, and it sucks because she does have a lot of really good music that I think is really fun and I really enjoy. So I think it's going to follow her to some degree. Maybe not forever, but for a while at least.
Yeah, especially like you're saying too. It's like they were trying to say, like, why would she do this? You know what I mean? Why would she put people down this way? Which was a big topic of conversation where she's like, I wouldn't do that. But then like you had some people come forward, but she's clearly still working. She's still pushing forward. I think it might follow her for a while too, but I think it just kind of shows that she's just going to keep going. And, and honestly, if these allegations are true at all, then, she needs to do something about that and rectify that with these people. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that all plays out. It seems like it's being put to the back burner a little bit. I'm more surprised about Fran Drescher talking about her multiple, friends with benefits. Like, she said she has a rotation of friends with benefits since she was married last. Hey,
okay.
What is this? Are you surprised?
I mean, there's part of me that's like, okay, like she's taking the Samantha Jones approach. Love it, whatever. And then there's another part of me that's like, oh my god, the nanny, like play a lot of
She was just that bad when the nanny was on the air. Yeah. Just as a character.
It'd be the worst thing ever. Like a guy takes his pants down. She's like, hey. Oh my god, it's horrible.
Then he failed.
Yeah, like Snow White. Oh my god! You know what? I knew this wasn't gonna do well, but that's a big drop, Ronald. I mean, we went from 43 to 14 million. Do you see it turning around? And do you think DVD sales are gonna save Snow White?
Turning around, no, and DVD sales, no. This thing, she has killed this thing, Rachel.
Yeah, she really did. She buried it.
I've been watching interviews with her, and she is this affected, arrogant woman that does not know how to talk on a red carpet, does not know how to speak to reporters, and she has no boundaries. And she is such a liability. That's why Disney let her go.
Why would they let her even do any interviews? It's like the Tom Holland effect, too. Like, Marvel had Tom Holland. He's, like, leaking everything. It's like, we're to calm you down. Like, they should have had this kind of tried and tested and not just put her in front of cameras. She's saying she's a narcissist. She's saying the male character doesn't even need to be there at all. Right, you know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing? Like, how are you surprised she got to be, like, saying these things in front of cameras?
Well, what I'm curious of is how much of the press did she do, like, right away? And with Disney then saying, maybe she'll get out of this, that we need to have the press and stuff. But then it just kept going, and then they, outed her.
Yep, which is what they're going to do, of course. Yeah. And then even the premiere, they're like, wow, we're just not going to have a big premiere. We're just going to call this good. We're going to get some, Cracker Jacks and maybe a little bit of I don't know. They got those some little, I love these things, but the little peanut butter and jelly sticks that you dip in. We'll give you some of that and a can of Cheese Whiz, and that'll be our premiere. And that'll be good enough.
Set up by craft service. Yeah.
And no popcorn. I'm sorry. We're not rolling out the popcorn for you even.
No popcorn? Oh my God.
Not going to do it. Not going to do it at all. Yeah, I feel bad that so much money and, there was just a clusterfuck.
I think she put a nail in her coffin for her career too, and she's young.
Oh, hell yes, Ron.
I can't imagine Disney being like, yeah, put her back in a movie. You know what I mean? After this, they did cancel all appearances, Countess. Yeah, they canceled. CPK. She's coming to CPK tomorrow. Oh boy, that would be something. That would be really something. Valerie. Okay, Hamilton. At all, do you think Hamilton can have legs as a movie at all? And do you think that any kind of younger generation wants to see this?
Yes. Oh my God. Every one of my friends in high school was obsessed with it. Like every road trip, we had to listen to the soundtrack on repeat. So yes, I think this has about 12 legs to stand on. It will do wonderful.
Do you think Lin-Manuel will be involved? Of course, could he play Hamilton again on the big screen? You think, or would it be somebody else?
Lin can't not be involved. I think that would be just detrimental to the project. I don't know. I mean, based on what I know, like from my super fan friends, like yeah, like Lin's gotta get Lin on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Get him in there right now. I feel like he would have to play Hamilton after all this time. Like, I mean, I just think that's kind of like, he developed it, he made it, he kind of brought it to life. It just seems like whatever he was doing works for him. The rapping and all that too. Like, he's got it. Like, let Lin just be Hamilton. But then again, who knows? Studio might be like, well, we got to change some things. I don't think he'd sell the rights away where he wouldn't have a kind of say in it, though, right? I don't think he would.
I agree with that. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for him. It wouldn't make sense for the diehard fans. I don't know. Is anybody here a huge fan? Like anyone?
I wouldn't say a huge fan, but I couldn't see it without him. It's his vehicle,
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's very much that.
Oh boy! I know that thing is jarring. I might have to change that noise. That's jarring. Great quick takes, everybody. Great quick takes. I just want to say fast though, get it, Wile E. Coyote. Get back to theaters and show people what you got, and sue the fuck out of Acme and win. That's all I gotta say. Great quick takes, everybody. But I need to close the poll. We do have a winner of hot takes. All right, everybody, without further ado, you have voted, and we have a winner of hot takes. Let's find out who is going to win tonight. I'm super excited. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Will it be the Thirsty Daddy, G.R. Waters? Or Miss Valerie Zatarga? Maybe Ronald Todd Woodward? You have voted. And our winner.
That was good entrance, Ron.
That was great.
Ron, you definitely won that. I love that.
Who will it be?
Tell us.
The suspense is killing everybody.
And I'm going to kill you if you don't say something.
And our winner. Okay. All right. Valerie, congratulations.
Oh my God, thank you.
Hot takes.
Thank you so much for this award. Oh my God. I would like to thank my parents and, my family. And,
all right.
Oh my gosh.
All right. When are we at the Academy Awards again?
Yes, we are. Great hot takes, Val.
Thank you.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
So much suspense, Queen. I know. Great hot takes across the board. Everybody, thank you for voting. Excited as always. But we got a lot going on. And of course, somebody that's near dear to everyone's heart out there, and a lot of people out there, is Taylor Swift. But she gets a lot of drama. She gets a lot of people coming after her. And recently, people are asking, where is Taylor Swift? And I hear this. We got to talk about this. Did she have some work done? Can we talk about that? This is something that happens a lot to Taylor Swift, I would say this. So Taylor Swift's back in the news because she's not doing a lot right now. And I think that's when fans go nuts. It's like, the Super Bowl happened, her boy Travis lost. She's kind of going through this stuff with Blake Lively where she's not the dragon that she used to be for Blake Lively. We know about all of that, right? But people are saying, why is she kind of out of the public eye right now? Why is she not posting on social media as much? And people are starting to say, maybe she went under the knife and she had some plastic surgery done. She's got to heal up. I'm like, guys, leave her alone. But people are saying that's a big thing trending right now. Also, on top of that, too, people are saying, well, maybe it comes down to her just working on material, which could be that too. Now, we do know that she's writing a script. She's going to be directing, which I think is a crazy thing too. Taylor Swift directing a movie, writing a movie, and directing it. What? Like, I don't even know if that's necessary. I have a Swiftie fan that I know that's like all about this. I say, what's she know about directing a movie? But she's doing it. She got No Man Land and The Shape of Water producers coming on board to help her make this movie. There's not much details, but Taylor, are you doing too much? I'm just asking. You doing too much? Are directing, producing, writing? Just to me, stick to the singing. And guys, leave her alone, because I think people just want to say when someone disappears, they must be going through plastic surgery because it's Hollywood. When to me, maybe they just need a break. And also maybe on top of that, maybe, you lost the Super Bowl. There's some bad press happening and she needs a break. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's just that. But you know what? Let's go with the panel and find out what we think. Guys, are we shocked by this? What do we think about this Taylor Swift news these days? Valerie, I know that. I want to go to Valerie first here. Valerie, is Gen Z upset about Taylor disappearing right now? Are they freaking out? And you think that it could honestly, realistically be plastic surgery?
I didn't think it was plastic surgery. I think, God forbid, a girl takes a break after the world's biggest tour ever. Also, she's, like you said, mending Travis's broken Super Bowl heart. So there's that too. But, no, I mean, I don't know if she's getting plastic surgery, go on, girl, get it, it's great. But I mean, she's for real just has had like the biggest 2 years anybody's ever had ever. You know what I mean? Like, she probably just wants to like be horizontal for like at least a couple months. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a great place to be, just to just lay down, take a break. And she could just be like writing too. She does like these, she could work on a new album, putting some new stuff together, even though she had like a lot of songs just released last year, a double album.
I imagine that's probably the case. She's probably locking in, and she's say what you will about Taylor Swift, but she knows how to keep her fans pleased. She's always putting stuff out, and I know she's cooking something up. And I think it's really interesting that your Swiftie intel is mentioning this movie, like, because if she's, I mean, I love The Shape of Water, and if she's working with the folks that made The Shape of Water, I mean, that's pretty good.
You got any thoughts? Like, I mean, her writing this, could it be influenced by her music, maybe? Or do you think? Because there's not really any details besides that they're doing this. Are you shocked that she's directing, writing, producing? Does that seem like a lot to you?
Not really, because like she has put out. I mean, some of her music videos have been very both theatrical and. I mean, she does very good storytelling. I mean, she's had well-known actors and other artists, in her music videos. And so it actually doesn't surprise me that she's going that route. And I'm sure her music will be tied in as well, because the Swifties love an Easter egg. I'll tell you what.
They love it.
They love a trail of breadcrumbs.
They put those breadcrumbs out there. Like, I know GR is always excited about it. GR is a true Swiftie, right, Thirsty Daddy?
Yeah.
You imagine?
Yeah.
I would love that.
I think that's more my grandkids' music.
I would love to see you in your pickup truck rocking some Tay-Tay. That's all I'm saying, GR.
Yeah, somehow I just don't see that, Brian. But I think the young lady is just doing what she needs to do. Take a break.
Yeah. You don't think it's plastic surgery?
Oh, fuck no. That girl is gorgeous.
She is. I wouldn't say gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, that's your opinion, Ron. I'm right and you're wrong. That's that's okay.
So
but Val said it. I mean, she spent 2 years traveling the world with no time off. Maybe a day or two here or there, but she worked her ass off for 2 years entertaining the world. Now it's time for her to kick her shoes off, kick back, and, as Val said, go horizontal.
You got that horizontal.
And she
going
probably
on
won't be doing that alone. How's
They
that?
got that shit on tape.
Oh,
I don't know, Pepe. They might have that on tape.
Probably with that guy that was just in the picture.
He might have it on tape.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Breaking
Maybe she's gonna get
news.
engaged.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe.
that rumor. Didn't you hear the rumor this week, Val?
That she's
There was a
engaged.
Facebook bullshit post that they got married.
Ooh, secret wedding. Yeah, in like a year from now, they'll be like, "It's our 1-year anniversary."
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that's what kind of happens. People just want to talk about that. There's also like, there's also Sabrina Carpenter rumors about her and Glenn Powell floating around there too. The celebrity drama is always look at Valerie. Yeah.
Miss Sabrina, not
no,
Miss
no, wait,
Sydney
no.
Sweeney?
No, Sydney Sweeney. I don't know all these girls. Sydney Sweeney. It's Sydney Sweeney. You're right. Sydney Sweeney.
Okay, I was like, you got the wrong blonde diva, I think.
There's too many blonde divas out there. They're all intertwined and they're all trying to be Britney Spears. I know Ronald's excited about that, right, Ron?
absolutely.
What do you think about this, though, Ronald? What do you think? You hear about, Taylor Swift. People are trying to go after her, be like, well, she disappears for a while, so it must be, it's like the Millie Bobby Brown thing we talked about the other week, where it's like people like, oh, she must have had work done. It's like something that people kind of go to right away. Do you think that's a thing? And I think that people just need to stop with that. And how do you feel about Taylor Swift making a movie?
Well, that's a lot of questions. The plastic surgery thing, who gives a fuck? It's been going on for how many decades now, or longer than that? It does. What does it matter? So if she does, she does. If she doesn't, she doesn't. I agree with the other two on the panel that, oh my God, what her tour was 27 years? Give her a fucking break if she wants to sit back. My God.
No, it was only 26, Ron. But
I worked for 1 week and I want to take 4 days off. It's like, oh my God.
I hear
And
you.
then the movie, why? It's almost like she feels she needs to prove herself, and she doesn't. She doesn't need to prove herself, but she gets bad press with everything she does. She's got to have a thick skin, man, because they go after her. I did a music video with her, one of her first music videos. I think she was 16, and
Really?
she's a tall, gawky girl, that's for sure. But like nobody knew who she was. She had like her mom there. It was really funny. I'm like, Taylor Swift. I think I heard of that name. Yeah.
Ronald, what song? Ronald, what song?
Oh
Please tell
gosh,
me.
It was a country song. I don't know.
Oh my God. Was it the Romeo and Juliet song?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll chat later. That's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a valid point about like what's she trying to prove, because again, it's like I know like one of my fellow friends, she was just like so excited about Taylor like writing a movie and directing it, and I was just like, and I just keep saying to her, like, but why? Like, why? Wait, what does she know about directing and doing this? Like, what? I mean, is it just because you can?
I mean, people are gonna just bite it and eat it. It's just like she gets all this bad press anyways. Now she's in an unfamiliar territory. People are just not going. They'll be relentless with her.
Yeah, I just don't see. I mean, I just don't see why you'd even want to do that. And again, didn't we just say that she just needs to go horizontal for a while and chill out? And I feel
Brian,
like she can't.
could it just be a case of a creative person wanting to spread her wings in another creative way?
I mean, Madonna did it.
Yeah.
True.
How well did that do?
No.
Well, we're not going to talk about that.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying it didn't work out for us.
But that doesn't mean it couldn't work out, Brian. And you know that.
Are we sure GR isn't a Swiftie? Hold on, let's back it up.
No,
He's
I'm a guy that loves creative people. And the fact that they want to try different things, I have no problem with that. But if you're going to do it, make sure you do your homework and know what you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah. Be ready for it. Can I say something controversial that Ron will probably agree with?
Please.
I don't think she's that hot either. I honestly don't. You know? I don't.
Not.
Can I get on my soapbox for a second? I have some thoughts about this.
Bad posture.
Valerie. Soapbox.
Bad posture.
Bad posture.
Bad posture.
Oh shit.
Get the girl a back brace and cut the bangs off at the root. I can't. I really like I would love to see a little bit of an update on her look because I think that she's cute, but she's not like stunningly gorgeous like somebody like Lana Del Rey or Sabrina Carpenter or anybody like that, you know. She doesn't have that.
Grow her hair out and get a flat iron.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
one thing that could help.
She needs a stylist. A stylist that doesn't hate her.
I'm sure she has several. That's what's probably so funny. But I'll bet she's very direct about what she wants to do, and it's just the same. Unfortunately, she doesn't. There's no look, and she'll do weird things. She'll put her hair over on a side angle for an award show. Who does that?
Yeah, it's not.
And you know what? She probably thinks, Ron, about the opinion of other people. Dillygaff.
Oh yeah, I mean she's got such a thick skin. She has to. She's been picked on by big names.
She has. Yeah. She is so heavily scrutinized, and I'm sorry, Taylor Swift, for scrutinizing them bangs. I'm just as bad as the men who hate you on the internet. I'm sorry.
Are bangs even a thing anymore? I don't know. I mean, this is not a Brian question.
Right people. Zoe Deschanel, she looks great with bangs. Other people, absolutely not.
Who'd you say that was? Zoe Deschanel?
Yeah.
She does. She absolutely does.
She looks great with bangs.
Yeah.
I wish I had bangs.
Oh, GR. One day. We'll get you some bangs, GR.
There is 2 women on this planet who look stunning with bangs, and that is Zoe Deschanel and Kristen Ritter. She looks stunning with bangs. That's it.
I don't even know
Nobody
who
else.
she is.
Yeah. I'm vaguely
Christian.
So that's tough.
Who is she?
Oh, she played Jane in Breaking Bad. She was
Jesse's
girlfriend.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I mean, bangs are a tough thing to pull off. It really is. So I don't.
They are.
But it's a choice. Let me say.
Go ahead.
It's a choice.
Dakota Johnson. It works for her too.
It does work for Dakota.
Okay, there's 3. See, your numbers keep going up and up and up.
I know. I can't think of any more. I'm sorry. I'll stop there. I could give you a big list of people it doesn't work
that's
for.
3 out of 8 billion. That's not bad.
That's true.
Hey, Valerie, tell me if I'm right here. A lot of girls hate them because if there's any sort of sweat on their forehead, the bangs just look like shit.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yes, absolutely. Like I was out with one of my like girlfriends this weekend. She has bangs, and we were going out to the bar, and she had the little plastic comb and put it in her pocket. She was like, "I'm not getting them greasy bangs out in public."
Oh my God.
Not happening.
And that picture looks like shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we are getting
Now, see the blonde picture that we had earlier tonight.
Yeah,
for the show. That's a beautiful picture. That one, that looks like shit. I'm sorry. Get a brush out and do something with it.
That hair's not even current. Girls, it's straighter on top, and then it's got these great waves on the bottom, and then it goes straight again. That's what's current. I don't want it. Mom haircut. That's a mom cut.
Yeah, it's giving Karen. It's giving, can I speak to the manager? I would like to send this back to the kitchen.
Yes.
I believe that.
Great line, Val. Great line.
That's great.
Oh boy. Well, I mean,
I guess we're not getting tickets to the next concert.
No, she's going to see this. We're going to be on a Taylor Swift watch list. She's going to be like, oh, they tried to purchase? Nah, I don't think so.
They're going to come after us now. We're done. The Tay Nation.
If that's what it takes to get 10 million viewers on this, I'll definitely give away my ticket.
Yes.
What ticket? I don't want that ticket.
Applause for that. Oh Lord, that's pretty great. Well, I still will say, like, leave her alone. She tried to break into acting with cats. Yeah, I still say, release the butthole edition. Release the butthole edition, guys. It just never came out. They had that, right, Ronald?
No.
It was a whole thing where they're about to bring cats out, but in the original cut, they all had buttholes. And then, and then someone decided last minute we should probably remove the buttholes because it's kind of weird. And so they removed the buttholes from all the cats in the movie.
Why did they have to add it? That's bizarre.
Why were there buttholes? Why? Who was
maybe they were mating or something.
Was that like, I mean, that was in a production meeting. Okay, they should all have buttholes.
It was a and yeah, everybody was like, I mean, she was in that movie. She was in it. There's I tried watching that movie. I was never a big fan of cats as it was, but I tried my darndest to watch that.
It was terrible.
And there was a great cast too. You had a massive cast, but it just couldn't work.
Pull it off.
That was one of the worst musicals I ever put it 20 minutes into.
Oh
Release the butthole edition. That's all I'm saying. Maybe we've done better. I don't know.
It might have.
I don't think so. But Taylor Swift,
guys, couldn't have done worse, Brian.
It couldn't have done worse. I hope she's taking a break though for herself, her mental state, and actually taking a break. You know what I mean? And if she's having work done, good for you, girl. Get it. That's all I can say. Exactly. Get it. Good. And then end of the day, guys, leave her alone. Just leave her alone and get a haircut, Taylor Swift. That's all I'm saying, anyways. Get a haircut.
Well, do you need a plastic surgeon to get rid of the bangs?
Hopefully she won't go overboard.
She's undergoing a bang removal as we speak.
Oh my God.
It's happened right now.
It's a very delicate operation.
Oh boy.
Hopefully she won't go overboard, because when I had some stuff done, I'm not going to say what I had done. I did sit down and I said, give me the Aniston, not the Courtney Cox.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh
my God.
That was a bad period. It was a bad time for her.
Is that your segue for your segment here, Ronald?
No, it's not. That would have been good.
That would have been great. I queued it up just in case you had something.
Oh God, I don't.
Okay, it's okay. Next time. Valerie's like, what? I don't think Valerie has seen that yet. But
no, we chatted about this. I'm in the know now.
Right. That's right, we did. But guys, Taylor Swift, leave her alone. I will say something else what we should not leave alone, because we've been talking about AI here a lot. Are these fake AI trailers? People make a lot of money off these trailers. I don't know if you guys have seen them. They have definitely tricked a lot of my friends. But I'm going to play you some more to talk about this, because it's kind of been crazy. And I got to tell you, Deadline is kind of shutting them down. Can we talk about that in our feature story of the night? So you guys might have been perusing YouTube at one point and been like, what? Leonardo DiCaprio's in the next season of Squid Game? How is that happening? What? Titanic 2 is happening with Leo? Oh, this trailer looks convincing. Oh, wait. There's a James Bond trailer with Henry Cavill? What's going on here? Or maybe you're like, hey, I'm so excited about the Superman movie. There's a new trailer. Let me check that out. And that trailer is, again, looks legit, but it's not. There's so many things, like Anya Taylor-Joy being Frozen live action. These trailers have been happening for a long time, and people are getting millions are making off these things. It's crazy. Deadline did a big article about it, and now Deadline's been able to get these channels demonetized. I mean, and to me, I'll applaud it, but I'll also say this. Guys, they're just making money, they're making fun and people are watching, but they're convincing people, which is the problem. But also all the big studios aren't shutting them down, and they're trying to take a cut of the money too from these as well. It's crazy. But I'll tell you, the two big ones right now that have been suspended right now for these fake trailers are KH Studios and also Screen Culture. Now, Screen Culture has been doing a lot. Yeah, you've probably seen the Henry Cavill one. The Screen Culture has been a big one. And of course, this KH Studio is kind of coming to their own, but Screen Culture has been creating closely imitating official trailers. So they're the ones that are making like these AI spliced trailers that look like it's officially from the studio about a movie is coming out, but it's not actually coming out. And KH Studios, what they're doing is making outlandish versions of major studios. I'm talking about that Henry Cavill one as James Bond. We get the Squid Game one, we're talking about Titanic 2. and they're doing these, and they're using the copyrighted content and adding AI into it, and people believe it. I had a person on set tell me that Titanic 2 was coming, and I was like, no, it's definitely not coming. Leonardo DiCaprio took like years of his career off so he could get away from that. He's not going to go back to Titanic, but people believe it, and it's insane to me. But you know what? That is how real AI is getting these days, that people believe this. I watch these trailers and I don't believe it. Okay, I pulled a few. So I'm going to poll the audience here, guys. What do you think? I got Titanic 2, Squid Game, a Superman trailer, or the new Fantastic Four. Which one do you guys want to see?
I want to see Titanic.
I was just going to say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
GR, what do you think? Titanic?
It's the least that it has to be because it's the least likely of all of them.
Right.
Yeah, but people think it's real. You tell us what they think. So here is...
What are they going to refloat the Titanic and sink it again?
Just wait. Titanic 2.
I can still feel him. His laughter. The way he made me believe in the impossible.
Survivor. Male. Unknown identity.
Inception.
Picked up by a fishing boat, 1912.
Use all footage.
It can't be. That's the year the Titanic sank. I was dreaming about Jack ever since
voiceover.
that day.
They found him, barely alive.
One last journey.
Today, Titanic 2 is ready to set sail on its maiden voyage.
If there's even a chance.
Baby Jack will be there.
Welcome aboard Titanic 2.
Jack?
Rose? History has a way of repeating itself, Rose. I don't want to lose you again. You jump, I jump. Remember?
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Well, that's like what they're doing, you know? Some of them are very creative, Kira, and that's what I say. Some of them are very creative. They are, and I get it. Like, people are making these, but they're getting buzz enough where Deadline did this article, enough where they're trying to shut these down, and enough for YouTube to step forward and said we're going to demonetize their channels because people are being confused and they think these movies are coming out. Is that right? Is that wrong? Does that change with the platform and all for YouTube? Because again, it's supposed to be creative. You make your own stuff. But if you're confusing people, that's a problem too. I've had people like believe that actually Titanic 2 is coming. And I'm like, that Titanic 2 is not coming. Like the James Bond one was a big one. To me, I think it's problematic. We talked about a while ago. I remember like there's people guests in the show before being like, isn't this real? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not even close to being real. Are we shocked they're shutting these down? Ronald, what do you think? Would you have bought one of these trailers? And do you think that it's surprising that YouTube's like actually stepping in to demonetize people over these?
This is what's so bizarre to me. Am I the only person? Well, Brian, you said something too. Am I the only person that could tell every movie that these things are from? I mean, they're all clips from previous movies. There's one for Friends even, and they're all clips from everything they've done. So that's ridiculous. They also do these AI spots on TikTok, and they're just ridiculous. They've done them like with the earthquake last week, and it's just these things. It's just nothing looks right. There's just something a little bit off, and that's how
Uncanny Valley. It's like Uncanny Valley a little bit.
Yeah. So do I think that YouTube should demonetize them? Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, I think they've been in this gray area for a while, Ronald. You know, and I mean, they got like 1.4 million subscribers. You know,
I mean that's crazy. But it's like you mentioned but they're making creative content. How creative really is Titanic 2? It follows the same story as Titanic.
Well, what else are they going to tell you? I mean, come on.
But Jack's alive.
When they showed Titanic on the bottom of the ocean, it was one ship. It wasn't chopped in two.
Oh my God, true. Oh my
You're
God.
so right. That's a great point.
At least you noticed that, Ron. It's like,
I just love that Deadline put something out about this, and then YouTube actually stepped forward and did something about it, because it has been tricking people for a while. And sometimes the studios will step in. I saw there was a comment out there that I think it was a Queen that said about how people were making films based on Star Trek. And then some of them even Star Trek actors, and Paramount put a stop to it. Yes, Paramount has barely put a stop to the Star Trek stuff. They have, and that's great. But then some of these studios are actually making money off these, though. They're sharing the revenue off these with these people, which is what happens on YouTube. There's a revenue sharing platform that works. And so because they're using their footage and AI, they're getting money. And that's why they're not shutting these down. That's why the studios aren't shutting them down. That's a problem, Ronald, isn't it? The studios are like, let these keep happening and trick our fans. Because Bob Iger said they care about the fans, right? Bob Iger said when it comes to AI,
horseshit.
They care about fans.
The studios could be screwing themselves, because the audience will take it for so long. And once the believers right now really find out, they could turn against those studios. Like,
they could.
What do you think? What do you think? We are stupid? Well, yeah, they are, but we don't have to tell them that.
No. We're just gonna just keep putting stuff out there. Let you freaking see, Valerie, you've seen these before, right? Is this something that you think? Okay, first of all, do you think it tricks a lot of people? Because I think it does. It tricks a lot of people. I mean, some of them are just fun. I can laugh. Like, we're laughing right now. But do you think that there is a big enough audience that's like, oh my God, look at this new movie with DiCaprio coming back. Look at Squid Game happening. And also,
absolutely. Yeah.
I feel like people will. I feel like people don't even second guess it. Like I said, I had a person on set that said, "Oh yeah, this is real." And do you think that the studio should shut these down?
Yes, I think that. Okay, if people were making these in the sense of like, oh my God, it's silly parody hobby. Here's in the title, like, oh my gosh, this is fake. This is like my my. I don't know, almost like along the lines of like, I don't know, if like fan fiction,
Yeah,
like that kind of a thing. If it was in that context, I think, and it was just outward that like, this is fan made, this isn't real. Yeah, great, whatever. But if they're not marketing it that way, and people are genuinely believing it, first of all, everybody's going back to high school. Everybody's going back to like junior year high school English class. I've had enough of this. We need to know. Everybody needs to know how to do like a reverse Google search. Everybody needs to know how to like find a reliable source. I've had enough. There's a lot of people that do not have this. They can't tell the difference between what's AI and what's not.
They're stupid.
Literally. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, doesn't that look a little animated to you? Doesn't it look just a little off?
A little bit off.
That's what I was saying. Just a little bit, just a bit, Yeah.
And also, have you never seen a movie ever? Because that was clearly, like Ronald said, like 4 different movies stitched together. Like, what the hell? Oh my God.
And they keep using the same ones. Like, I'm like, I saw Inception multiple times in there. I think I saw Revolutionary Road in there. I think
that was it. Revolutionary Road. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, and I get it. They did that movie together. So you think you can tie into that. That's pretty much the sequel to Titanic. If Jack wouldn't have died, Revolutionary Road would have been the sequel, and it wouldn't have been a good marriage. That's all I'm saying. It would have been bad. but the other thing is, like, the clip art and all of that, it makes it be a facade. This is real. That's what they do. It's real. They say official trailer, and it's like when you do that, people just believe it. They just believe it. I see it. I see it. You see it. Why don't they see it?
It feels like when like. It feels like the fear that I have a grandparent that's going to get a phone call that's a scam, that's like, hey, I'm the prince in, the Prince of Arabia, and I need money and whatever. Like, that's what it feels like. I'm like, can you people please? Wow. I'm like, we got to give everybody better internet literacy if possible.
So many people believe just what they're fed. They just, okay, yeah, you're right. People don't question. They don't use any logic. It's just they just believe what they're fed. Yeah.
You got to remember, guys, that we're in this industry, so we have more knowledge. And as Countess just said, it's easy to be confused.
It is. It is.
I mean, my father got taken by one of those people Val was just talking about.
Oh, really?
It's terrible.
You know,
it's so awful.
I mean, my father was unfortunately developing the first stages of Alzheimer's at the time, but he did it thinking it would make him money to give to me and my sister.
Yeah.
So, you know, these trailers online, yeah, we see them, we go, yeah, that's so much bullshit. But the average John Doe or Jane Doe at home don't have the inside knowledge that we have. And they go, wow, that looks so real. We gotta watch that when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
they see it.
unfortunately what happens.
They intercut actual footage that you have with the AI stuff, with other, with other stock footage or B-roll or any of that. You know what I mean? They just put together. And they have this really bad AI voiceover a lot of times.
Oh my God!
Really bad.
Well, and they were doing so good with it until they showed like Ron said, when they showed the whole boat, the whole ship at the bottom of the ocean. Wait a minute. That was in like 12 pieces over 5 miles.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Whoever made that trailer is clearly not a shipwrecked fanatic. Absolutely ridiculous.
The question goes to you too, GR. Do you think this is the right thing for YouTube to do to shut this down?
Oh, fucking ain't right. It's right. Those dirtbags they put them on the air. They should never get a dime out of it.
Yeah. And I don't think they've made a lot of money off it though. They've already made a lot of money, and I think that's why, Deadline's like, we got to do something about this too. We want to say something about this to kind of help. But I mean, I don't know. This has been going on for a long time. I've seen these guys, the screen, all these guys, I've seen them for a long time doing this. And I'm just like, every time I see it, I laugh. I'm like, that's not a real fucking trailer, But again, we have the know-all. Some people just want to believe it. You know what I mean? They don't want to even think about it. They just want to believe it. Cause like they want to believe we're getting Forrest Gump too. You know what I mean? They want to believe that's one of them.
I actually saw that one. I saw a clip of it on TikTok.
Yep.
They want to believe that John Wick 5, even though John Wick 5 isn't developed, they had like John Wick in a casket, John Wick's coming back. They want to believe, all these things are happening. And again, I get it, because we're starved for content. We're starved for nostalgia sometimes. A lot of us want sequels to things that just never happened. And you know what? It's easy for us to be like excited about stuff. And sometimes it can look real, but a lot of it, if you know what you're looking for, you can see what they're doing. Intersplicing content, like we're saying, using semi-AI here and there. But that's what AI is going to do. It's only going to get better. It's going to get better, and it's going to look more legit.
That's the thing. You saw the change last year, Brian. We talked about it. They showed that young woman walking down the street by that Japanese company, I believe.
Yeah.
The first time I ever saw an AI character look real. I mean, I watched that and I just went, holy crap.
And there
go the roles for people like you and I.
Yeah.
Because they can make it look real.
Well, that's the problem. That's what AI is. But I mean, you can use it for good and you can use it for evil, and you can use it to fool people with fake Titanic videos. You know what I mean? But this is not going to stop, guys. I don't think so. But I do think
I agree.
I do think this is a nice step. It's taking accountability, like YouTube taking accountability for it, and also like making a message to the studios that because they know that the studios are making money off these. They'd be like, this isn't right. You're tricking the fans. You know what? And you shouldn't make money off this. It's fan fiction at this point. That's what it is. Just call it fan fiction. Stamp that all over it, and then let them make money. But if you're trying to like fool people and trick them into believing this is happening, like, go fuck yourself. That's not cool.
Yeah.
It's unfair to genuine fans, truly.
Yeah. And a lot of them are excited because they want to see that. They want to see Jack and Kate one more time. You know what I mean? Or Jack and Rose, one more time.
Or Kate, either one.
They're intertwined, king of the world. You know what I mean? They want to see it. They want to see it.
Either of them would consider it.
I know. Somebody, I mean,
They want to sink him again.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Guys, I gotta tell you, just be careful what you watch. AI is getting better. Always question it. If it seems like it shouldn't happen, we'll tell you. Come back and ask us on Kruse Control. We'll tell you if it's real or not. That's why we're here too.
Yes.
Because that's we can fact check it for you. And we thank you for being here. And don't believe the AI bullshit, because a lot of it is just that. Bullshit. Anyways, everybody, thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Appreciate you as always. Hope you had a great time tonight. Appreciate you. Happy Monday. Always a great time to have everybody back here. Always a great time. And thank you all in the chat. Of course, Queen, thank you for being here. Good to have you, Countess, back. Good to have you back. Kira, love you all. Ty Boogie, good to see you. Everybody here every day, in and out. Thank you. 9,277 subscribers. Woo! We're trying to get that 10K. I think it can happen before Easter. And I think it's going to happen before Easter. That's all I'm saying. So appreciate everybody new to Kruse Control. Thank you so much. Keep coming back. And thank you, Thirsty Daddy, for being here. Hope you had a great time, GR, as always. Thirsty Daddy!
It was great, Brian. I love being here.
We love having you, GR. What's your technical quote for the night?
Hey, we got it all figured out eventually.
Yeah, we always do. Stuff always gets figured out. GR gets in there with a screwdriver and a chisel, and he works it out every time.
Every time.
That's all I'm saying. Every time. 70% of the time it works every time. That's all I'm saying. Thanks for being here, GR.
Yeah.
Miss Valerie Zatarga, thank you for being here, Val. Appreciate you as always.
Oh, thank you for having me. This was a really fun show today. Great topics. Really fun.
It was really fun. Thank you for being here, Val.
Thank you.
What do you guys say for Gen Z before we take off? Anything crazy? Anything big?
Well, anybody who's not Gen Z, learn that reverse Google search. Thank you.
Yeah, right.
Here we go. Challenge accepted.
No.
I always beware the darkness, Countess. I always beware. You know what? The darkness is great sometimes. He goes, I believe in a thing called love. You know the darkness, guys. Anyways.
Brian, it's not Friday. You can't do that.
I'm just saying the darkness. The darkness is sometimes. I'm attacking the darkness. Good to have you all here. And also, from at 3Gs, our fellow executive producer himself, Mr. Ronald. Todd, one more thanks, Ron, for being here.
Fun show. This is a fun show. Valerie, I have one thing to say to you. If Demi Moore and Jennifer Gardner had a baby, it would be you. I've been trying to figure this out for weeks, and it hit me tonight.
Wait. Can you say it? Wait, who? It's Jennifer Garner and who?
Demi Moore.
I love you, Ronald.
It's just all of it is like, yeah.
I love you, Ronald.
We
are going to prom together. You are so stunning.
You secured that date, Ronald.
I want to go to prom.
Yeah.
Thank you,
if he's taking you, I'm taking your mom.
Give me a hot dog.
Double date.
Double date. What is that, Peppy?
Featured story of the night.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for being here. But as always, good to have you here. Thank you for being here. We'll be back on Wednesday. That's the idea. And I think Mr. Sean Sutherland will be back with us on Wednesday, too, to talk some comic book news for the first time in a long time. That's the plan. But until then, keep spreading that love. Again, I said we're at 9,278 subscribers. Keep that number going up. Please like, subscribe. I know it costs something. Everybody always says it all the time. It helps us in the algorithm day in and day out. It will help us. So thank you for doing that every day. And keep spreading that love. You got to tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great grandmas and grandparents who didn't love Taylor Swift before she was even born. They loved her. They were Swifties. It just happened. And they came down from Neptune, they landed smack down in the red Baltic Sea, and they swam around with some fish and some marsupilami and some little badgers that have beaver badger beaks, and they became best friends. They subscribed to Kruse Control, and that's why that's amazing. And watch out for all living creatures out there because they love Kruse Control so much so they will come in your backyard, eat your oranges, your tangerines, and all of your beaver belts, and they'll become Kruse Control friends. That's what happens. They keep going, but thank you so much for being here. We gotta watch out for those animals. Watch out for the chickens that peck in your penis and nuts, and watch out for the raccoons who swap at your fucking sphincter. I don't know. Have a great night, guys. Appreciate you so much. Happy Monday. So much going on. Always so day and out. Thank you guys for being here. We're always trying to give different kind of shows, different takes every day. Having a good time. We appreciate you so much. So much, guys. We're here. If you have any questions, please always ask us. Please keep coming back. And until next time, everybody. See ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join